everyone, I hope you're doing well today. My name is Bruna and I'm here to welcome you to this brand new space that I've created with my dear friend Camilla, where we can share a little bit of our journey of self-development and also the things that we've been learning from books and courses and from our experiences as well. And hopefully this will motivate you guys and us to continue to study and learn further about subjects that really enrich our souls. So we've been living in London for a couple of years now, and in general, we've always lived in big cities, where the rhythm is accelerated, where the main energy that revolves around it is focused on jobs, on getting money, on being successful. And even though we've been feeling that we've been doing very well in our jobs, in our professional life, we've been feeling very disconnected with our bodies and with the environment around us. And this led us to a search to understand a little bit more how can we actually find this balance and how can we feel more connected. So we started studying from astrology to psychology to ancient languages even. And we realized, well, maybe it would be nice to bring all these discussions that we have between us to this new space where other people can chip in with their own perspectives, their own ideas, their own knowledge. And when we were thinking of how to bring this content to you, we were very much inspired by the Celtic symbol called Awen, which consists of 3 rays with 3 dots on top and closed by a circle. The 2 external rays can represent the masculine and the feminine, and the middle one is the balance between both energies. They can also represent the body, the mind, and the spirit. One way or another, the whole symbol represents the flowing spirit, which is the essence of life, and it brings balance to life. And this is exactly what we're looking for, right? To achieve balance. And that's why we want this symbol to be very present throughout this process, so we can always be reminded of our true paths. And we realize that this path consists basically on getting to know ourselves better. Just checking in, asking yourself, why am I feeling this way? Or why yesterday that specific event triggered this emotion in me? Why? How did this happen? What was going on inside me? And what we realize is that you can only achieve this understanding by being more aware. By being aware of the words that you speak, the thoughts that you have in your mind, the energy that you emanate to the world, right? And there's so many different tools that we can use in this process of self-development. We have been particularly inspired by the psychology of goddesses. Basically, to understand and go deeper into the psychology of women, they started using the archetypes of the Greek goddesses to understand ourselves better. And I think this is quite interesting because it's very magical in a way. And the Greek mythology has been present in our lives for centuries. I mean, we in the Western society, we have the Greek mythology in our collective memory. And the Greek goddesses are very diverse. They have their own characteristics. They have strong personality. They follow their own interests. They have human traits. They are very relatable to us. That's why they can be seen as archetypes. They represent behavior models. They're so easy for us to recognize because it's part of our collective unconscious. So we women have these goddesses within us. They're force guiding us throughout our lives. A woman can be one-sided, for instance, which means that there is one goddess that is dominating her psyche through most part of her life. But she can also have different goddesses in different phases of her life. And she can even have many goddesses within her, dominating her and trying to take control of her. Let's give a practical example. Let's think about a very one-sided Athena woman. She is probably very, very focused on work. Work for her is her whole life. She is probably very competitive and all she wants is success. And she might even use aggressiveness to achieve her goals. She has been so dominated by this archetype that she's even neglecting the Demeter inside of her by repelling the idea of having kids, for instance. And she can even be ignoring her era by not even wanting to think about having a family. So throughout her life, certain events might happen that she will be confronted with the Demeter and with this era that should be more active inside of her, you know, inspiring her to activate this part of her so she can be more balanced. And by learning how to identify these goddesses within us, we can tap into this rising consciousness of awareness to help us make decisions that are way more in sync with our essence, with our true selves. What is also interesting is that not only women can tap into this, men can also use this knowledge to their benefit. They can use it to understand how these archetypes influence their lives and, in consequence, help them improve their relationships. These archetypes are helping us understand how they can shape our behavior and influence our emotions. And I think this is something very powerful, and it's been helping us a lot. And we really want to bring this to everyone and bring this collectiveness of learning and sharing. So we invite you to join us in this journey to understanding ourselves better and using the goddesses within us in our benefit. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and see you in the next one.